Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, the Crown Prince. He is a man of stark contrasts, a figure who embodies the ancient traditions of Saudi Arabia and its boundless ambitions for the future. He's a symbol of change, a catalyst for progress, and a lightning rod for controversy. His story is one of ambition, power, and a relentless drive to reshape not only his kingdom, but his place in the world. He is a man born into immense privilege, yet he speaks of a future free from oil dependency. He presides over a kingdom steeped in conservatism, yet he dares to dream of a society embracing modernity. He is both revered and reviled, a figure who inspires both loyalty and fear. His story is as much about the future of Saudi Arabia as it is about the man himself. It is a story about the clash between tradition and modernity, about the delicate balance between power and responsibility. It is a story that continues to unfold before our eyes, a story that has captivated the world and left an undeniable mark on the global stage. Riyadh, 1985. Mohammed bin Salman was born into a world of unimaginable wealth and influence. His birthplace, the Saudi capital, was a city on the cusp of transformation, its skyline a testament to the kingdom's newfound oil wealth. Yet, amidst the burgeoning metropolis, the young prince's early life was steeped in tradition. He was one of many children of King Salman, but even from a young age, those close to him noticed a sharp intellect and unwavering ambition. He excelled in his studies, displaying a keen interest in technology and international affairs. He was known for his work ethic, often staying up late into the night, poring over books and documents. Unlike many of his siblings who pursued education abroad, MBS chose to stay close to home, earning a law degree from King Saud University in Riyadh. This decision, some believe, was a testament to his deep connection to his homeland and his desire to serve his kingdom. His early years were marked by a blend of traditional upbringing and exposure to the wider world. He learned the art of diplomacy, accompanying his father on official visits and observing the intricacies of statecraft. This early exposure to the world stage would prove invaluable as he rose through the ranks of power. Mohammed bin Salman's ascent to power was swift and decisive. He served as an advisor to his father, gaining valuable experience in government and navigating the complex web of Saudi politics. In 2015, at the age of 29, he was appointed Minister of Defense, the youngest person ever to hold the position. This appointment sent shockwaves through the kingdom and beyond. Here was a young prince largely untested on the world stage, now in charge of one of the most powerful militaries in the Middle East. Yet, MBS embraced the challenge with characteristic determination. He quickly moved to modernize the armed forces, seeking to reduce their reliance on foreign suppliers and strengthen the kingdom's domestic defense industry. He also took a more assertive stance in the region, leading Saudi Arabia's intervention in Yemen and forging closer ties with other regional powers. His appointment as defense minister was a clear sign of his growing influence and a harbinger of the changes to come. It marked the beginning of a new era in Saudi Arabia, one where the old guard was being challenged, and a new generation was ready to take the reins. In 2017, Mohammed bin Salman was appointed Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, solidifying his position as the heir apparent. With this new authority, he unveiled his most ambitious project yet, Vision 2030. This sweeping plan aimed to fundamentally transform the kingdom's economy and society. At its core, Vision 2030 sought to reduce Saudi Arabia's dependence on oil, diversifying the economy and investing heavily in sectors like technology, tourism, and renewable energy. The plan also called for social reforms, including increased rights for women and a more open and vibrant cultural scene. The announcement of Vision 2030 was met with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Many saw it as a bold and necessary step for a kingdom facing the challenges of a changing world. Others worried about the pace and scale of the proposed reforms, fearing a disruption of deeply held traditions. Despite the challenges, MBS pressed forward, determined to drag Saudi Arabia into the 21st century. He saw Vision 2030 as essential not only for the kingdom's economic prosperity, but also for its long-term stability and security. Section 5. NEOM, City of the Future. Perhaps the most audacious element of Vision 2030 is NEOM, a $500 billion megacity being built from scratch on the Red Sea coast. Envisioned as a hub for innovation, technology, and sustainability, NEOM represents the pinnacle of MBS's ambition to create a new future for Saudi Arabia. The city's plans are nothing short of breathtaking. Powered entirely by renewable energy, NEOM will be a showcase for cutting-edge technologies including artificial intelligence, robotics, and biotechnology. It promises to be a city of the future, where flying cars and robot servants are not the stuff of science fiction but a daily reality. NEOM is not just about technology, however. The city is also being designed with a focus on sustainability and livability. It will feature extensive green spaces, pedestrian-friendly streets, and a commitment to preserving the region's natural beauty. The project has drawn criticism for its scale and cost, with some questioning its feasibility. Yet for MBS, NEOM is more than just a city. It is a symbol of what Saudi Arabia can achieve, a beacon of innovation and progress for the entire region. While Mohammed bin Salman promotes a vision of a modern and diversified Saudi Arabia, his personal life reflects a taste for extravagance that has drawn both admiration and criticism. He is known for his lavish spending habits, amassing a collection of luxury assets that rivals those of the world's wealthiest individuals. His most prized possession is arguably the Serene, a 439-foot super yacht purchased for a staggering $500 million. This floating palace boasts every imaginable amenity, including 2 helipads, a submarine, a cinema, and a team of dedicated staff to cater to the prince's every whim. On land, his automotive collection is equally impressive, featuring a fleet of custom-built Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and armored vehicles. His passion for art is evident in his acquisition of Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, Salvator Mundi, for a record-breaking $450 million, a purchase that made headlines around the world. While his supporters argue that his personal wealth is a matter of personal choice, critics see it as a jarring contrast to his calls for austerity and economic reform within the kingdom. Mohammed bin Salman's reign has not been without its controversies. His rapid rise to power, coupled with his ambitious reform agenda, has ruffled feathers both within the kingdom and on the international stage. His crackdown on dissent, while praised by some for promoting stability, has also drawn condemnation from human rights groups. His decision to lead Saudi Arabia into the war in Yemen, a conflict that has resulted in a humanitarian catastrophe, has tarnished his image abroad. The killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, while never directly linked to MBS, further strained Saudi Arabia's relations with Western allies. Despite the criticism, MBS has remained defiant, arguing that his actions are necessary to secure Saudi Arabia's future. He views himself as a reformer, a leader willing to take tough decisions to modernize his country and consolidate his power. His supporters point to the progress made under his leadership, highlighting the social and economic reforms that have begun to transform Saudi society. They argue that the kingdom is undergoing a period of unprecedented change, and that some disruption is inevitable. Mohammed bin Salman is a complex and often contradictory figure. He is a man of contradictions, a modernizer steeped in tradition, a visionary leader who inspires both admiration and fear. His legacy, like his reign, is likely to be debated for years to come. There is no denying that he is a transformative figure in Saudi Arabia's history. His Vision 2030 plan, for all its flaws and challenges, represents a bold attempt to steer the kingdom away from its reliance on oil and towards a more diversified and sustainable future. His social reforms, while often incremental, have begun to chip away at the kingdom's conservative social norms. Women are now allowed to drive, the entertainment industry is flourishing, and there is a sense of cautious optimism among young Saudis eager to embrace the world beyond their borders. Whether MBS can achieve his ambitious goals remains to be seen. The challenges he faces are immense, both domestically and internationally, yet his ambition, his drive, and his unwavering belief in his own vision are undeniable. As Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman stands at the helm of a kingdom in flux. His decisions will have profound implications not only for the future of his country, but for the wider Middle East and beyond. The world is watching, eager to see whether he can deliver on his promises and navigate the challenges that lie ahead. His vision for Saudi Arabia is one of a modern, dynamic, and influential nation, a leader in the Arab world and a key player on the global stage. He envisions a kingdom that is no longer defined by its oil reserves but by its human capital, its technological prowess, and its cultural dynamism. Whether he can achieve this vision remains to be seen. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, both internal and external. Yet, one thing is certain. Mohammed bin Salman's reign will be anything but ordinary. He is a leader determined to make his mark on history, and the world will be watching closely as his story unfolds.